Welcome everybody to another used car review. Today it will be the smallest BMW which can deliver big driving pleasure. The first generation 1 Series. It is a BMW, so you can expect precise manual gearbox, great handling and rear-wheel drive. The various versions of this car were made between 2004 and 2013, because there are actually 4 versions of this BMW. There was the standard 5 or 3-door hatchback, and these versions are quite usual, but then there was also the 2-door coupe and, of course, the 2-door convertible. The interior build quality is an average, but it's better in models after the facelift. So, mainly in before facelift cars you can sometimes hear various rattling noises from the interior. There can be also a problem with the plastic trim peeling on the steering wheel. The last thing is that the backseat area is not very spacious, but it's a small car, so you can't really expect a big, spacious space. The quality of the paint job is good and the rust protection is great, so there are no problems with these things. And actually the common problems list is not long either. There can be more of a problem with the ABS module or with the start-stop system. The before facelift cars can have or had often problems with the steering lock. There have been a couple of recalls too. For example, there was a recall because of the not working tail lights or the third brake light, which can crack and break. The early production cars can have also more often problems with the minor electronic issues. This is a quite modern car, so don't forget to check if it has the latest software updates. The 3-door hatchback, the 2-door coupe and the convertible versions are equipped with frameless door windows. And if you watch my videos, then you know how they should work. So check if these windows are working properly and smoothly without some strange noises. If you are buying the convertible version of this BMW, then check if the electronically operated roof is working as it should, and also check if it's waterproof, because it can sometimes leak. The standard suspension of this 1 Series is, well, actually it's not very comfortable, so it's quite stiff. But because of this more sportier adjustment, the handling of this car is the best in its class. Then there is also the optional lowered factory sport suspension. I would recommend choosing a car with this feature only if you have good quality roads around you. The standard equipment of this BMW is really poor, but the good thing is that you can easily find cars which are well equipped. The optional equipment included things like navigation system, multifunctional leather-wrapped steering wheel, dual-zone automatic climate control or the very comfortable heated front sport seats. The facelifted version of this 1 Series was made from 2007 and it included some minor upgrades. For example, the interior build quality improved and some new upgraded direct injection engines were added. The price for this car starts at €2,700 for the cheapest high mileage 118D model made in 2005, and the price goes up until €99,890 for a M Coupe model. From the petrol engines, I would not recommend choosing the 1.6-liter 4-cylinder, because it can have more often problems with the timing chain tensioners. This engine is also overall not very powerful and it has bigger fuel consumption. The other engines made before 2007 are usually reliable. However, all the 4-cylinders made after 2007 are equipped with the direct injection system. Because of this feature, they can have problems with the injectors and with the ignition coils too. So, If the engine is not smooth on idle and have misfires, then the ignition coils are most probably fucked up. The 6-cylinder engines without the direct injection system have the N52B30 engine code. These engines are reliable, so they can have only regular issues. On the other side, the turbocharged 6 cylinders with the direct injection can have problems also with the high-pressure fuel pump or injectors. Mainly the 6-cylinder engines with the direct injection system can have problems with the carbon buildup, usually after 80,000 kilometers. Okay, but what about the diesel engines? Well, they are reliable mainly in before facelift cars, which is a little bit a paradox. So, all the diesel engines after the facelift from 2007 can have quite often problems with the timing chain mechanism. You can find plenty of horror stories on the internet about this. The timing chain can basically stretch or break, causing catastrophic damage to the engine. Usually, when there is a problem with the timing chain mechanism, you can hear a rattle at cold start or a loud ticking rattling sound at 1500 RPM, so something like this. In some cases, this timing chain mechanism had to be replaced even after 50,000 kilometers, but there are cars which can and which will withstand a lot more without this problem. So, not all the diesel engines will suffer from this. I would recommend changing the oil in the engine after maximum 15,000 kilometers, but if you are using the car on short distances, then you should change it after 10,000 kilometers. All the engines have timing chain which can be worn either on petrol or diesel engines. This means that you should pay attention to rattling noise at cold start. You can choose from manual 5 or 6 speed gearbox, which is reliable, only the clutch can be more worn, so check it before buying. It should operate without strange noises or vibrations. There is also the 6-speed automatic transmission, which is usually reliable, but check it properly before buying anyway. It should change gears very smoothly without some kind of a strange noise or hesitation. Change the oil in the automatic gearbox after 60,000 kilometers and then it will withstand a lot. Don't forget to check the rear differential for strange noises, mainly on older cars. It's also good to replace the oil in the differential after 100,000 kilometers. Before buying, check the suspension parts and all the electronics. The car should ride quietly, so it shouldn't make rattling, squeaking or humming noises from the suspension. I would recommend to check for uneven tire wear too, which is often the result of the incorrect wheel alignment. Check the exterior of the car for various paint defects or rust spots, which can be the sign of the resprayed body. And don't forget the gaps between the body panels, they should be even on the left and on the right side too. I hope that this information are helpful enough. If you have some questions or if you have a personal experience with this car, then write it into comments. Thanks for watching.